This is Excalibur Heavy Battle Cruiser, and after quite the long wait of 3 weeks now, I'm back at it with Nova Drift. Now, something I've realized with my gameplay in Nova Drift is that I've usually taken up builds where I use a weapon. That's all fine and all, but there are still a lot of builds which don't involve any weapon. And this is one of them. We're going to explore the route of hidden power. We're also not going to take up any shields because this is going to be a rapid reconstruction build. And last of all, we'll take Firefly. Because alongside being the fastest ship, it also has that self-damage resistance. However, the main thing I'm here for is its thruster. It deals quite a bit of damage. I aim to make this thruster even more powerful and even more damaging, to the point where it can reliably compete with other weapon builds. Now right now I'm using swords because swords is like the best weapon, the best throwaway weapon, because it's very strong. And it's early enough in the game where I don't need to worry about getting up close with enemies. Also, yeah, I still don't have soundproofing. I'm not a professional. I don't have a professional studio setup. I'm probably taking a lot of time for that to happen as well, so that's an unfortunate side effect. If OBS did its job, you probably didn't hear that, but it's pretty likely you heard that. Well then, let's take Ataraxia. And now we're gonna invest into mobility, because mobility is the key of the game here. The name of the game here. Fumbling my words again. It's been too long since I spoke. For a YouTube video. Oh yeah, there's Strafe. Now shall take regeneration. We do want to get rapid reconstruction fairly quickly, just to cut down on the number of upgrades being offered in the mod pool. Look at that. That was fairly quick. Admittedly, I lost one of my swords. That was pretty good. Next up, I think we can take improved thrusters, because that's a no-brainer for this build. Yeah, I can probably just boost around and incinerate this snake, which actually worked out pretty well for me. Next up, we'll take Rebuke. Efficiency is also pretty good, especially when it's a hidden power build. Making some progress. Now for Streamline. I may not be as fast, I may not have as much health actually, but I'm faster. And my thruster is also more powerful. I still have quite a lot of health, so I don't really need to worry that much in terms of durability. Blink is of course great. You never go wrong with Blink. Alright then, let's get something else, like a channeling. Alright, with that done, we can probably take Hull Strength. I do wish I got the Candescence tree. Dreadnought. This is where swords are gonna come in handy. That wasn't enough to take out its third eye. And I lost my swords. Not ideal. Doing some burn damage. It's gonna use its lightning. Okay, there goes all of its eyes, which means I can just DPS rush him. With that done, I think we can take absorption. Also, once again, the game decides to play Recursor way too early on. Alright, let's take Force Armor. Oh yeah, there's hidden power. Next, I'll probably take Kinetic Boost. Because I am going to be moving very fast with this build. Next up, Candescence. And Corrosion. Once I have Purification and Dying Star, I'll start stocking up Ataraxia points. Okay, I will say collecting XP is a bit of a pain. And look at that, it's either Purification or Dying Star. I'll take Dying Star personally because it's more damage. It also gives me that aura, which definitely helps. Alright, let's reroll around and yeah, Purification's right there. Now it's a matter of stocking up those levels. Okay, it's our big boy Dweller. And already I've done a number on him. Yeah, I might as well use my blink damage on him. Yeah, it's pretty close to dying. He's dead. Oh look! it's a weaker Juggernaut. It's still very dangerous, considering it's the lead variant. Oh, this combo. Okay, that was also fairly easy. Ooh, cargo train. Didn't give me a reroll, but it's okay. I think I have quite a lot of them saved up. Oh yeah. I will say, I may change my plans about Ataraxia stacking a little bit. I'm gonna try to look for Bravado, because that upgrade does help out considerably. Yeah, it's not exactly holding up against my fire damage. Alright, time to look for... Ooh, okay. Revelation. I definitely see the appeal. This is also very tempting, but I did actually try this build once, and although Rampage is pretty helpful initially, later on it becomes uncontrollable, and I'd much rather have control rather than that. Also, Obsession's looking pretty tempting here as well. I don't really need to worry about HP. So there's an argument to be made for Obsession as well. Yeah, I think I'll take it. I think I can afford one of them. Well then, let's look for Bravado. Okay, not here. Quantum Decoherence is another tempting option. I have taken up all of the mods that I need technically, so I could actually get away with this. Well then, we might as well take up Apotheosis. Hell yeah, Slipstream, that's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, and I'm also considerably faster. I do have somewhat less HP because Obsession, but I think I can live with it. Okay, let's see what Wave 100 throws at us, and it's Glaucus. Oh yeah, also saying the reason why I lost quite a lot of HP with there was, yeah, Apotheosis. Just zoom past this guy and use bootleg Celestial Lance to destroy him. They can just zoom past around enemies, which is fun. Okay, an enemy that I cannot just zoom past around. It's this fucker. With that being said, he's still not that dangerous. Right, I don't have rerolls anymore, so the only thing I can do now is stock up levels, which I shall do. Also saves me the hassle of just waiting for a cargo train to drop a reroll. Well, I smell trouble coming up ahead. Although, I'm not sure if he's actually going to be that dangerous, considering I have Apotheosis. And from what I've heard, Apotheosis just makes this boss fight way easier. I will say, he is holding up against my damage way better than I thought he would. Okay, that wasn't good. Fortunately enough, I can just phase past him, wait for that lightning to pass, and continue wreaking havoc. Yeah, let's get out of here. Okay, close calls. Let's drop in some more rebuke stacks. Incinerate this crab. Oh. Time to take this guy out before he becomes trouble. Oh yeah, I'm definitely doing a number on him. There we go. A taste of what's to come. And it's definitely glorious. Also no longer need to worry about comets. At least not directly. They can still find this way to screw me over by charging up a bulwark or so. Yeah, move so fast that those orbs don't really have a time to... don't really get the chance to demolish me. Okay, that was a bit more sketchy, and also stupid. Just wanted that Juggernaut dead. That really sums it up. Oh! Our good friend, Dweller. Yeah, honestly, I don't think blink damage is enough to compensate for not burning my target constantly. Instead, time to do this! And just annihilate his army. Who also needs to be annihilated? This guy. Fortunately, I couldn't annihilate you fast enough. Friggin' XP thief. Okay, let's see what these guys have got. Not much, unfortunately. Hey, those mines did do a fair bit of damage to me. Oh look, it's Spitfire and its harem. And more Spitfires without their harems. It's kind of weird to imagine there being like an alpha Spitfire where it's got the full harem suite. And then there are other beta Spitfires who don't have a harem. Okay, those mines are actually hitting me, even as an Apotheosis user. That's concerning. Fortunately enough, Blink teleports me far enough to avoid most of the bullet spam. Well, let's see what we have here. Okay, don't turn into spam. Don't turn into spam. Thankfully, this is still fairly early game. Or should I say mid-game now? I think it's early to mid-game. Getting closer and closer to the famed hyper boost. It's kind of a shame that with most of my builds, I never really got to utilize the full powers of Hyper Boost. I meant, didn't get to fully utilize Perma Hyper Boost. Okay, fair bit of chaos going on. Ooh, definitely appreciate a cargo train showing up. Only one upgrade point away from Perma Hyper Boost. Yeah, not a fan of these guys, so me just demolishing them is sweet revenge. Uh-oh. This one's actually a fairly tricky couple. It is pretty funny how Science's orbs can still damage you, even with Apotheosis. Much like with Seraph. Altogether, this is the infamous boss couple that people fear for good reason. I also feel like it's the OG boss couple because it showed up pretty early on. Like, it was a saying when I first showed up during Enemies 2.0 Part 1. It's definitely been a saying way before that. So you know it's OG. Even though it is a pretty scary boss couple, it's not unfair. It's still a winnable fight. At least early game wise. Later on they are very powerful as frick. Like, Seraph becomes insanely fast, and Scion rotates so fast that its lasers, its lance would just annihilates you. Speaking of speed, though, I definitely got that perma boost power. Damn, do I love it. Doing some fair damage here and there. Fair damage to me as well, though, because ouch. Thank goodness for absorption. Because of it, I can just tank those mini bullets. Alright, let's see what it can take. Celestial Lance is a tempting option, but not sure about it. Lance Radius could be good though. I'll definitely take that. Like right now, it's not gonna be immediately obvious what it does for me, but eventually with stuff like Discord Orbs, it'll come into its own as well. My sword short-range thrusters are now kind of middle-ranged as well. That's awesome. I think Discord Orbs are also a pretty good choice here. Just need to run into it. Which will take me a fairly long time. Oh look, boss fight. Someone wants a rematch. That could have been pretty bad. Two guys blazing around, seeing who can outblaze the other. And so far, I appear to be the victor. It's kind of a shame that if the black hole didn't show up, those two red suns would be together and give us a binary star system, kind of like Tatooine in Star Wars. Oh yeah, I'm doing quite a bit more damage. Also taking quite a bit of damage as well in turn. That could have been pretty bad. Dodge that. Let's get out of here. Okay, its barrage is over, which means I can actually start damaging Star Eater again. Thank goodness for my increased mobility and apotheosis. I would be in quite a bit more trouble without them. Let's incinerate these two Spitfires, because they're way weaker than a single true boss. Or even a pseudo boss, something champion juggernaut. Alright, I think I'll take Adrenal Module for that. Last Stand could actually come in handy, just because of the increased XP pickup range. Make sure less of my XP is going to waste. Also, that was definitely a definitive youch. Alright, let's get it. Last stand. Oh, you do not heal this guy. If you will, I will actually cry out loud. Also, speaking of crying out loud, that dash. It always makes me nervous. Oh god, this ain't good. Took a bunch of shots that I didn't need to. Alright, whatever will I do? Oh right, skirmish. There's also terminate, which I definitely plan on taking. It's kind of a shame that skirmish by itself is useless here. Shame I'm being pelted and I won't get rewarded for my punishment. Guess I'll have to make do with that for the moment. Time to take terminate. And look at that! Slipstream again. Go zoom on these guys. That was almost gonna kill me. Fortunately enough, my armor stacks will mean it's all gonna kill Scion outright. Ain't gonna punish you for hitting me there. God love you, Rebuke. Okay, that bow thrower combo nearly got me. At this rate, I am getting increasingly compelled to take Void Slice. Because although I am pretty fast and got okay durability, my DPS does need a bit of work against bosses. Against Small Fry, I can handle my own. Well, as I say that, I'm getting swarmed. See, ultimately, I think that's what I'll take. Some respite from these guys, of all things. Alright. I think I'm gonna have to make the hard choice of Void Slice. At least something's there to help out Void Slice. It's Concentrated Blast. Which should hopefully increase its damage by a decent bit. Oh yeah, I definitely feel way more badass playing like this. Oh look, more of these guys. I should also increase my rebuke damage by a bit. Okay, that was not cool. Even less cool. Need to incinerate that crap out of me, out of my screen. Nice. Now's the time to play Recursor. Right, let's see what they got. Okay, fair bit of damage. Oh, we're getting closer and closer to a boss wave, which is not good news. Right, boss wave is Glaucus and the Juggernaut. That was very close. Okay, now comes the part where the game actually wanted to kill me. You know what? I could actually take Rupture. It would be an okay upgrade. Couple that with Purge, and it could actually make a run for D-Flag. But at this point, it's getting a bit questionable. Yeah, we've officially entered late game territory. One could argue we've entered that 100 waves ago. Okay, that was very questionable again. Just gotta make sure this bulwark doesn't trigger in front of me. We're getting closer and closer to the fabled 4 million mark. That's a lot of chaos. There we go, 4 million. Pulsars don't exactly stand a chance against me. They're fast, but I'm faster. Okay, Vanguards are actually not that fun. They're also very fast, like me. Gotta take out that spam before it gets too spammy. Whoa! That lance was not ideal in the slightest. There we go. Let's see what we can... Oh yeah, Rupture. I'll definitely take that. Starting to run out of actually useful upgrades. I really wish Bravado showed up about now. And no, I don't have it. Damn! That bulwark just actually saved me. Yeah, Rupture actually came in handy way sooner than I thought it would. Yeah, your RAM is useless against me. honestly, you are useless against me. The times have come when Spitfire is a better boss than you. Yeah, look at that! Spitfire actually redeemed himself. Fortunately, he's still not the best. I honestly think that Ceratotytan could honestly get away with a searing attack when he rams. Because, as is, he's hard countered by Apotheosis, which already has the problem of being dubiously overpowered. Oh yeah, there goes Scion. Scion, more like Saigon. How many jokes have been? How many times has this joke been told? A lot. Getting closer and closer to the third encounter of the true final boss. Uh-oh. There we go. This was an actually challenging boss fight, especially the homing bullet phase where I actually took a hefty amount of damage. or the calm wave where I can just stock up some XP, although I'm still taking a fair bit of damage. I guess I'll take high explosive because I have no choice. Ooh, now for things that are actually tempting. At this point, I'm so uncontrollable that I could actually get away with using Rampage. But then again, the risk is pretty great. That is an angry Celestial. Ooh, that could have been a disaster. There we go. The calm before the storm is what I'm getting at. You know you've gotten far when Fukura plays twice. There we go. Uh-oh. Gotta be careful. Good. It's incredible how I've gotten a hyper score with this. But this is a pretty good build, so Can't say I'm too surprised. Also goes to show how Firefly truly is one of the best bodies in Nova Drift. It's never outright the worst body at anything, and if it is, it shares that title with others. It's a master of all trades, it's a jack of all trades, master of some, actually. Now this is just one variation of going ham with your Firefly thrusters. There are some others. There's some other builds with Hidden Power Firefly where you can get some obscenely high scores. Some of them use Orbital Shield, some of them use Warp Shield, and so on. Okay, the Champion Juggernaut is actually proving to be a pretty hazardous foe. And damage scaling is also making Shredder Mines quite a bit more potent. Oh no. Can't believe the days have also arrived where I'm actually scared of Spitfires. Ooh, nice cargo train. However, not very nice of this thing to show up. At least it destroyed those snakes for me. I still needed their XP more than a safe passage. I almost couldn't see where I was back there. That's very dangerous. Usually Nova Drift runs die because you couldn't see the player. Honestly, Void Slice is more useful as a player indicator rather than as an upgrade. Because I do love the Dark Pearl, I do love that violet color being pretty distinguishable from the background and making it easier for me to see where I am. It's obviously not perfect, but it's a heck of a lot better than what I would have if I didn't take it. With that being said, Juggernauts did deserve a nerf in general. Because holy shit, that's a lot of carnage. Well, I am torn on whether I should take it. But honestly, I feel like I want to. You know what? I will take it. Makes me ever faster. Even if I am ever flimsier. Yeah, my HP bar is not looking too hot now. On the plus side, my rotation speed is epic. Okay, now these upgrades, they all have malices, or there's power reserve, which does nothing for me. Yeah, at this point, I actually have no choice but to stock up levels. I wish power reserves actually did something for players that didn't use a weapon. But then again, there are other weapons with other upgrades which are practically useless to certain playstyles and actively detrimental to others, so can't complain too much in that regard as well. Oh man, if I did not destroy that army, I would actually be in epic, massive trouble. Purification is really coming in handy here, isn't it? Also Rupture. That thing's also saving me. Get wrecked, you Dweller. I didn't like you. You almost killed me. Alright, let's see what awaits me. Weak sauce. Hello there, game? You okay? Oh, there you are. Ow, what the fudge? Sorry, game. I apologize for smack talking about you. Ooh, at least I did take him out with Dying Star. Oh, gotta get the fridge out of here. Well, those Spitfires are dead. And somehow I am alive. Although barely. Oh yeah, that was epic. Also, this is someone I haven't seen all run long. Crucible! Nice to meet ya. Let's see what you bring to the table. Okay, you're a boss that's actually not too obnoxious. Although he's still pretty scary, not gonna lie. Also, that's a lot of sigils. I don't like that. Oh, for freaking God's sake, why do you do this to me, game? If I get hit by those pink projectiles, I will actually be dead. By the skin of my teeth, I am made it past 6 million. Since it's a black hole, I don't think Dreadnought's gonna make it out alive. Oh, he did! I get to plunder his XP. Which I shall do right now. Okay, those are some unholy fast hammerheads. Gonna take out his army before it becomes a problem. I have a hunch wave 580 is gonna be a boss wave. And I am not looking forward to it, considering how powerful bosses are now. Oh! Not bad. A sunless shield, which is not ideal, but I can handle this. Small fry. More small fry. Yeah, I need that to get to 6.2 million. Ooh, 6.3 million. Rupture and corrosion. It's basically bootleg deflagration. Yeah, your rammed attacks are practically useless. Haha! It's too fast around you at the moment you're on. Wave 592. Getting awfully close to wave 600. Let's see what that brings us. I actually avoided that pretty well. Now for something that's actual goddamn pain. There we go. I proc last hand. I am actually alive, which is the craziest part, but I don't think I'll be alive for much longer. At least this guy won't kill me. Damn it! I ran right into his blast, which is a rather anticlimactic way of dying. But technically I was already dead when Juggernaut and Warbringer showed up together. Because those two spammed the screen with bullets. Ooh. Nevertheless, this was a great run. Definitely the best I've gotten in my YouTube channel. Let's see if it makes to my top 10. It actually did. barely. That's but still. The best part is, now it's back in line with difficulty pre-Vorpal and stuff. And it's definitely a lot harder. So for this build to actually get in line with these guys, it's definitely saying something. Overall, Firefly is an amazing ship. With that being said, my name is Excalibur, every Phantom Cruiser, and as always, may the forks be with you all.